Morning, we will call the planning and zoning meeting for Wednesday, July 19th to order. Let the record show that we have two absent commissioners, Commissioner Cadamus and Commissioner Bush. First item this morning will be our opening ceremonies with the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay. Number one on our agenda this morning is the order of business. Is there any changes or corrections to the order of business, Mr. Saluzicek?
Yes, good morning, Commissioners. There is one change to order of business, the Heart River Bottoms plat. We received an email yesterday afternoon requesting from the applicant that that be tabled for the moment. They cited something related to the floodplain concerns on the property.
Okay, so that would be item C on our agenda this morning will be removed. Okay, anything else?
Nothing else.
All right, thank you. All right, with that, we're moving to item C from our agenda this morning any other questions or concerns for staff? If not, I would look for a motion to approve our agenda this morning.
I'll make the motion.
Second. Our order of business, I'm sorry. We have a motion and a second. Do we have any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That carries. Item 2 this morning is the minutes from the previous session of June 21st. Is there any corrections to those minutes?
Mr. Chairman, I'd move to approve as presented.
We have a motion.
Second.
And we have a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We'll move into our regular agenda items this morning. Our first item this morning is to a special use permit request SUP-004-2023. This is to consider a special use permit for a home-based business, home occupation to allow a dog grooming operation to be located at 849 16th Avenue East within the city of Dickinson. Looks like Mr. Gilbert is going to present that this morning.
Good morning, Commissioners, Chairman.
Good morning.
So the applicant, Ms. Kaylee Brewer, is here today requesting consideration of a special use permit for a home-based business / home occupation to allow a dog grooming operation to be located at 849 16th Avenue East within the city of Dickinson. The applicant proposes to convert a portion of an attached accessory structure into a dog grooming operation. Proposing the following: the garage will be converted to a dog grooming shop. One car will be accessing the property for drop-off at a time. Operating hours will be between 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. And no dogs will be allowed outside of the indoor grooming area. The proposed dog grooming operation would be located in an attached accessory structure. Traffic generated by the proposed home-based business should not impact nearby residences or on-street parking supply. According to Table 4.2, as found in Section 39.04005 of the Zoning Code, operation of a home-based business / home occupation in R1 zoning district requires approval of a special use permit by City Commission. The supplemental use regulations here are found in Section 39.06008 of the Zoning Code. Staff finds the proposed home-based business meets those supplemental use regulations and reviewed the proposal using the criteria in Table 12.1 as found in Section 39.12003. Staff found the proposed home-based business met those criteria. In accordance with Section 39 of the Zoning Code, the special use permit shall become void 2 years after its effect date if the applicant has not carried out development or occupancy during that period. Also, the City Commission may revoke a special use permit should the operation of the use subject to such permit violate conditions under which the permit was granted. As of the date of this report, city staff has not received any public comments. The city development team staff recommends approval of the application subject to the following conditions, being hours of operation limited to 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Number of appointments per day shall be limited to 6. Dogs shall be confined within the building, and operation of the home-based business shall be as described in the staff report as well as in the material found in attachment A. The special use permit approval shall expire with any change in ownership. All subsequent owners of the property shall be required to reapply for approval. Operation of the home-based business shall comply with all applicable city, county, state, and federal regulations. The applicant is here this morning to answer any other questions you may have.
Thank you, Matthew. Ms. Brewer, did you have any comments this morning? Sure. Just come up and state your name.
He covered it pretty well, and I've never talked into a microphone, so if you guys need me to move back and forth, let me know if I'm yelling or not. But I've been grooming for 7 years, so I've got a pretty good routine down.
Could you please state your name and address for the record?
Yep, Kaylee Brewer, and then it's 849 of 16th Avenue East.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, so if you guys have any questions for me, I can answer those.
Just the only question is you look through the requirements that the city is putting on you. You don't have any issues with the hours of operation, the limited number of appointments, the dogs confined in the building. There's
No, it's perfect. That's pretty much everything I said right in the beginning too, so it lines up with that.
okay. Commissioners, do you have any questions for the applicant? All right, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, with that, we will move into the public hearing portion of this application. If there's anyone in the public that has any comments or concerns regarding, this application for home-based business, please step forward to the microphone and state your name, or you can also call into 701-456-7006. Anyone in the public have any comments or concerns? Hearing and seeing none, we will close the public hearing. Commissioners, what are your wishes?
Mr. Chairman, move the City of Dickinson Planning and Zoning Commission recommend approval of SUP-004-2023 parking lot home-based business or home occupation special use permit petition, subject to the conditions above as meeting all the requirements of the Dickinson Municipal Code and also being in the interest of public health, safety, and welfare.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
A second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. Congratulations. Good luck. All right, we will move on to item B on our agenda this morning. This is to consider a zoning map amendment from Ag to R3 for the property legally described as the southeast 2.5 acre portion of Lot 1, Block 6 of the Pinecrest subdivision. The property is located in the city of Dickinson. Looks like Matthew will be handling this one also.
Yes, and this time I will state my name for the record, Matthew Belladere, city planner. Initially, the applicant requested rezoning the property to a commercial zoning district, GC, as the property is designated on the city's future land use map as residential. The applicant amended the request to R3, one of the 3 permitted zoning types. The lot proposed for rezoning is generally located along 15th Street West, approximately 1,000 feet west of Rough Rider Boulevard. The applicant wishes to purchase a 2.5 acre portion of a 12.66 acre platted lot. The applicant initially applied for a lot split through the city's administrative irregular plat process. The entire parent lot is zoned agricultural and the minimum lot size in that zoning district is 5 acres. The applicant is proposing to rezone the lot to R3 with a minimum lot size requirement of 7,000 feet. If the zoning map amendment is approved, city staff will proceed with processing the irregular plat request. Approval would bring the subject parcel into conformity with the minimum lot size requirements, and will bring relief with the agricultural minimum lot size. Let's see. So the properties in the immediate vicinity of the proposed rezone are either undeveloped or with agricultural designations, or developed with residential uses permitted in the high density residential R3 zoning district. The proposed rezoning is compatible with both the development patterns and the zoning patterns in the immediate vicinity, and is in compliance with the comprehensive plan as well as compliance with the zoning and subdivision regulations according to Article 39.04 of the Municipal Code. As of the date of this report, city staff has not received any public comment and recommends approval of the application with the following condition that city staff will not proceed with processing the irregular plat request unless this rezone is approved.
Thank you.
No question.
Any further questions for staff? Commissioner?
Is this property in city limits or in the ETZ?
This is in the okay.
It is.
ETC. City limit, sorry.
Right north of Cornerstone Bank, I believe, on the corner there.
The applicant is also here today to answer any other questions.
Okay, thank you. All right, did the applicant have any comments they would like to make? Good morning.
Good morning,
State
Board.
your name.
Tony Hyder with Christensen Companies out of Fargo, North Dakota. So this property was actually purchased back in 2012 from the Frenzel family LLLP. And there is 2 parcels within 1 lot. So all we are doing is defining which is what portion that we own within that lot. So we've been paying taxes on it for almost a decade. We would just like to sell it. So that's why we're looking for the zoning change to be able to get the plat of irregular description filed. So.
Okay. Any questions for the applicant, commissioners? Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right, at this time, if staff doesn't have any more comments, we will open the public hearing regarding this rezoning request. Anyone in the public have any comments or concerns regarding this rezone request, please step forward, or you can also call into 701-456-7006. Any comments or concerns regarding this zoning map amendment from ag to R3 regarding this property? Did you have a comment?
I would like to add some context with the notice to the public for the legal ad was originally noticed as limited commercial because the application was originally general commercial. I asked the applicant to reduce the intensity request to LC commercial. Upon further review, we determined that it needs to adhere to the future land use map, or else we would go through additional processes. So we put out a correction notice with a full duration for limited commercial. However, moving to R3, we amend the application using the, trying to get it all together, using the LC legal ad, but presenting as R3, though this would continue with the original intent of the correction notice to notice the public that the application has moved to a less intensive use on a more appropriate street.
Okay, thank you, Matthew.
I'm sorry.
Sure, Mr. Josephson.
Just wanted to add this was, Steve Josephson, the applicant did put in the request, so that's on file to change the zoning to the request to high density residential.
Okay, R3, correct.
R3.
Yeah,
right.
all right. All right, thank you, Mr. Josephson. All right, one more time, anybody in the public have any comments or concerns? You can step to the podium. Doesn't look like anybody's here, so we will close the public hearing. Commissioners, what are your wishes?
Mr. Chairman, I will be abstaining from this vote.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Decker.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion. I move the City of Dickinson Planning and Zoning Commission recommend approval of REZ 004-2023, the Pinecrest 40 LLC rezoning petition from Ag to R3 as being applicant with the City of Dickinson Comprehensive Plan as meeting all the requirements of the Dickinson Municipal Code and also being in the interest of the public health and safety and welfare.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Or we vote, just let the record show that Ms. Decker will be abstaining from the vote. Other than that, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. That motion carries. We removed item C this morning from the agenda, so We will move on to number 4 today, the public issues of concern not on our agenda. If there's anyone in the public or online that has any issues of concern that they'd like to address this morning, please step forward or call into 701-456-7006. Hearing and seeing none, we will close out item 4. Move on to item 5, items not on the agenda. Commissioners, if there's anything that you have to bring up today, this would be the time. Hearing none, we will close item 5 this morning. Number 6, we do not have anything scheduled for work sessions, so that we will close that section of the agenda. And item 7, I would look for a motion to adjourn. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
No second.
We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone.